everybody. Good afternoon, actually. I'm probably gonna put my press-on tips on the market too. I've been having that for a while. I just haven't got a chance to show you guys how to use them yet. Well, you guys know how to use press-on tips. Come on, fine. That's my fault. So we're doing powder marbling. Let me test these two colors out. Dark enough? Nice. Powder marbling, we're gonna have to go very, 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 very wet. And we're gonna cap this, so do it nice and thin. And add some gold into this. Should I flush the cuticle here before I cap everything? There we go. And since this is still wet, we're gonna add a little bit of gold into it while it's still wet. Just gold flakes here and there. I already pre-cut the gold flakes out. There, I wanna cap it anyway. The sound is off in class. Tell you what? Tell me if that's a size 11 brush. If it is, would it be okay to use this? I use a smaller brush to marble because I don't really need a bigger brush. It's the size. This is my size 10. I just don't think you need a big brush to marble because you're picking up small beads anyways. You know. Oops, I messed that up. I gotta clean this. I did that. I did that wrong. Start with the white first, okay, y'all? You guys probably noticed I do my marble a little bit different from other people. My way is a little bit more complicated, but I get the marble look a little bit better. And not all marble gonna look the same. And this is very thin because I'm gonna encapsulate with clear later. While this is still wet, I'm gonna put some gold on here like I did the other one. And change the gold up a little bit. Different position, different spots. what it does is it gives the gold the ability to stick. Then when I encapsulate, it won't move. So I might as well do this now. This one we're gonna do a little bit just the middle, and we'll do clear. So we're gonna put clear right on here. This one will have a clear tip with golden cap. Remember this type of nails, you're doing all encapsulation, so take your time because your majority of your nails is gonna come out based on your how you while you do your encapsulation. Don't rush this, okay? I'm saying 500 stars because you're truly a blessing. Thank you. You see my marble, you go even though they're all different, they still go one direction, okay? And I try to make this as thin as possible. You don't want to make this too thick because remember we have to cap this. Because if we don't cap this with clear later and we drill into it, you're gonna take away that marble look that you work so hard to achieve. You never want it to blend, okay? You blend this, oof. You'll blend the colors together. You want that marble look. You gotta be very careful. When this is too wet and you start blending, you're gonna ruin all that nice marbling you just did. How you notice that my marble is completely different from how you see other people do it, right? The way I do it is definitely a little bit harder, but once you get it down, I like it. It just has like more like a free form to it. I'm just gonna put a little bit of monomer, make that wet. I'm not gonna go too crazy with this gold either, just to accent the nail, okay? We're not using this gold to go too crazy. Hit that share button, guys. I'm pretty sure there's people want to watch this, see this. Look at that. Oof. We want really wet beads when we're doing powder marbling, okay? You want to make it runny. The runnier it is, the better.
Is that because it helps you move it around?
Yep. Helps you move the marble around.
Without mixing the colors.
Yeah.
See, I'm well on my way.
Okay. Now actually do it.
No.
Exactly.
Clients
sitting here think they know everything.
I can see the steps in my head, but my hands would never do.
It's good. I like to educate my clients, especially when it comes to the drilling part. I educate them really well. Make sure they don't move.
What's you told me that last time? He's like, because I will cut you.
I will cut you if you move because my shit is sharp. Okay. One hand down. Now we take out a clear. We're going to encapsulate. Just remember, we're not done here. It is very thin. So now we have to encapsulate. I'm going to do a 2 bead process to encapsulate. And we don't need that much. Because remember, and clear is very runny, so just let it sit. Yeah, once the clear starts to set, then I'm going to start moving it through. I want even distribution of the clear because the clear is going to be what my foundation is going to be mainly based on. Because my marbling is very thin. I can't depend on that. This is where the structure of my nail has to be from. This clear. So I gotta make sure it's properly put on. Capping the whole nail. So that's how I do a 2 bead. If you want to switch to a bigger brush with the clear, then yeah, you go ahead, go for it. But I really don't really need to. Should keep my shape also. See? Foundation is there. Clear is protecting everything. And the gold flakes didn't move because I did what? I put them on when my other powder was still wet. Good morning. Oh my god, I forgot in Cali it's probably morning time. Same thing. Everything, okay? We're gonna cap everything with clear now. These violins, I'm a strong believer, a non-believer in kits. I don't think there's no such a thing as a nail kit, to be honest with you. I think nail kits is a way for people to make money off of you. Companies don't give you random stuff. I'd rather just tell you what to get rather than make you buy stuff that you don't need. Most of the time, the companies will give you everything you don't need, boost up the price of the kit, or they put stuff in there that they can't sell, and they call it a kit. Don't waste your money on kits. Just ask people what you need. You need monomer, acrylic brush, some nail tips. That's all you need. All the other stuff they put in that kit to make it whatever amount of money it is, it's just them just getting you. You're probably never going to use it. No such thing as a nail kit. 'Cause everybody starts nails off differently. Not everybody's the same. A kit may be good for a person, somebody, but it might not be good for another person. So that's my personal feeling on nail kits when companies start selling these. Hey, these kits. Now, if you give me a build your own kit, then okay. But you're gonna just make me buy whatever you put in there. Mm-mm. Doing giveaways again on my IG, so don't miss out. The IG is pinned on the link below. This process wasn't that hard, huh? Very quick and easy. I'm gonna let that clear sit. Well, you don't have to take my class for me to tell you what you need to know, what you need to buy. I'll tell you that in my Q and A's. Guys, join me on my Q and A's at night, around 10:30 Eastern time. I do Q and A's where I answer questions. Sometimes I miss questions when I'm working because I can't really see everything because I'm working. But you want to chill at night and just have a glass of wine or a beer, and just talk nails with me? I'm on 10:30 Eastern time. Don't miss out. Put it in your schedule. 10:30, sometimes 11, sometimes a little earlier, but most of the time later. Just chill, When you're gonna watch Netflix, why don't you watch Nail Dead? A lot of people ask me that. What do I need to buy as a beginner? I'm like, here you go. That's what you need. You don't need to pay for a class for me to tell you that. I definitely want to make sure that you guys know that for free. I'm just tired, guys, of y'all getting flexed on. Not flexed on, but like beginners. They're always it's so appealing when you see the word kit, beginner kit. But if you actually look at the stuff they put in there, you don't need that shit. No beginner needs primer, bonder. You're not gonna be working on people yet. So make sure this clear is very even, okay? I know sometimes it's a little bit difficult to work with, but it is what it is, okay? This makes up the structure of the nails. Clear is the killer of brushes. It sticks to your brush a lot, so make sure you clean it consistently. So that clear just blend it right into that nail. This one I have the clear tip. This brush size is a size 10 right now. I'm using a smaller brush because I was doing powder marbling. You don't really need a big brush for powder marbling. Smaller brush would be easier because you won't use there's not a lot of brush, so you don't accidentally blend the marbling in. I'm trying to work really slow with this clear because I don't want any issues with the bubbles. Alright, I'm just gonna do this clear just like how I do a 2 bead if I was doing a whole set of nails. This is encapsulation, full encapsulation, powder marbling. So we did the marbling underneath, very thin, of course. We're gonna cap it all so we don't drill and buff into our marbling. That would make me want to cry. Consistently shaping my nail, make sure that I use the whole brush, smooth it all out. You'll know when there's a spot that's not smooth. Look at that. Woo! I got to switch out my monitor pretty soon. This monitor's getting old, getting sticky. Don't worry, if you just joined, I only did one hand. I'll do the other hand from start to beginning. You didn't miss the marbling part. I have to do it again. As the monomer gets older, it's harder for you to get beads. You see that? Make sure you switch out your monomer when it gets contaminated. I've been working with this white powder and this green powder, so definitely it's gonna have some kind of contamination. Okay. Your monomer starts getting sticky. Brush starts getting sticky. A lot of guys don't know that. You think that monomer doesn't get contaminated? Yes, it does. It loses its consistency. And you start picking up smaller beads and stickier beads. You're like, what's going on? All you have to do is just switch out some new monomer, okay? Don't try to force it. Right now, I'm struggling right now. I'm using this last bit for this hand, and I'll be able to switch, clean my brush and switch. Okay, I'm gonna use the rest of the monomer and clean my brush. Look at the beating it took. Look at that stickiness. It's from the clear. The clear powder is horrendous when it comes to that. So make sure whenever time you use a clear powder, you make sure you get your brush nice and clean, okay? Before you store it, or you're gonna have residue stuck in it. Get rid of the old monomer. That's why I only pour a little bit. If I would have poured a lot of monomer, all that monomer would have been contaminated earlier. Remember when I told you guys, just pour what you need? And I'm gonna add more of my monomer right here. Only how much I need. That's it. That's the amount I need. Okay. Don't fill it all the way to the top. Waste your monomer. Okay. Then we're gonna do this other hand. And we're gonna let me see what direction I do that. I did it in that direction. All right. We're gonna do the opposite
Okay.
direction. So I like to do the opposite direction when it comes to my marbling. Try to keep it thin as possible. When it's still wet, I'm gonna add my gold. It's a little bit harder to do in reverse, so make sure you practice this first, okay? If you have to, do it on one direction if you have to. Reverse, just a way to do it that makes it so the nails really come together. It's not mandatory to do it in reverse. But definitely when you put the hands together, it does look good, okay? You want everything in one direction. Thank you, Tandy. What number green? This is 65 from Chisel. Thank you, Deja. Thank you, York. Thank you, Tandy, for the heart. Thank you, Vania. Appreciate that. You guys. Sorry, I haven't been reading the comments, guys, because I was just really into like doing this set right now. So please excuse me if I'm not responsive on the the chat. Sometimes when I get in my zone when I'm doing a design where I'm just like really focused, I'm like I forget I'm even living, to be honest with you. I'm very gentle with this brush. I'm trying really hard not to blend, like use a brush to blend the whole thing in because you'll ruin your marble. You gotta do very lightly, okay? Very gentle. Using the tip of the brush to just blend the colors through. You don't want to blend, you want to see that marble line. So you do powder marbling. Yes, there are other ways to do this, but this is how I do it. I know. Yeah, Dad, you're making it look too hard. Yes, it is hard the way I do it.
Let it go fleek
Oh yeah, yeah.
before it dries. See? I learned.
Get out of here. Yes, I don't talk about pricing on my live. It's a good reason for that, actually. You guys already know how much my prices are. Just just imagine how much I charge. Okay? Visualize it. You don't need me to tell you. You know. I know it's nice for you I know you want to hear me say it, but you know how much I charge. Deep down inside, you know how much now that charges. You're all laughing because you know it's true, right? Deep down inside, you're like, yeah, we know. You just wanted to hear it. Here's a hint. At least $3 signs. How about that? Is that a good enough hint for you guys? You know, you go to restaurants and like $1 sign, $2 sign, $3 signs. How expensive the restaurant is. No, but no, all joking aside, usually my pricing, I don't talk about my pricing because it's something between me and my clients. Not, and I don't want people to get the wrong impression. Why? Because I charge the way I charge. Because my clients are willing to pay for it, and they come back. Okay, we're done. Some gold in here, cap everything, file, shape, top coat, boom, we're done.
Seems so easy.
Seems so easy. It is easy. Actually, I do recommend you guys do encapsulation. Encapsulation sets are actually not that hard. If you do it, the proper steps, take your time, it comes off looking really amazing. You will not be disappointed, neither will your clients. But definitely, it's all in this process here we call application. If you rush through this, your encapsulation is not going to look good. Flatten up that shit. That stick. Boom. See? Another hand down. Yeah. Same. Just other direction. I am going to clear up some of this stuff, though. I'm putting away this green. Once again, guys, this is the chisel green. Solid 65. And I used the American white. It's not too white. So I'm going to clean my brush real quick before I do this clear. Thank you so much. Deja vu. Thank you, Jennifer. Now, this is my size 10 brush. All right, now we're going to cap the clear. Just like how we do a 2-bead. Remember, clear is a little bit runny for a reason. Just hold on your brush a little bit longer if you have to. This clear will bring the structure to your nails. Make sure you don't get any bubbles in this clear also, okay? We don't want that.
I wouldn't be able to change colors. I'd have to paint over.
Yeah. Why?
Someone asked that.
No, yeah, this you have to paint over. Or a new set. I actually told you this.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You could have answered that without even asking me. When you're doing captions like this, you're not able to change this color. You're committed. New set next time, or paint over with something that can cover this green up. This brush is a year old. I can't wait for my new brush to come in. I need to retire this brush. I'm gonna throw a brush retirement party. Take your time. This clear is gonna be your foundation clear. You don't want any even surfaces. That's why we do the green really thin, okay? I love watching you work. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Yvette Young. Thank you, Tandy, for the links. Appreciate that. And this one, we had that gap right here for the clear. Make sure it's all nice and even. And this, all the work we did, that's it. When we file, shape, and drill, and drill bits are back in stock, y'all. Jennifer, did you hear me? Drill bits are back in stock. They come in medium and fine, and they have the safety version for those of you guys that are new. My drill bits are very unique. They are not like the ones you see anybody else. I had to make custom, so yes, you'll see them in a second. I'm going to use the medium one today because I haven't never used the medium one. I used the fine version of my sharp. So now that I have the medium version, I'm going to use it. I used it earlier to break down some of the acrylic here. When we soaked up our set, it was actually pretty nice. So I'm kind of excited to use the medium. I build structure with this clear like how I would when I do my sets, okay? Make sure you cover all your bases, your apex, your base of the nail, make sure everything's nice and even. This will make or break your set. Don't do that amazing marble and then skip out in this part and then you have improper structure and the nail's gonna break. No point having a great design when the nail's gonna break anyway. You know me, I'm all about structure. Oh, come on. Please tell me I have enough monomer to get the last three. I don't want to pour any new monomer. Even if it's a small brush, you can actually pick up a big bead. Oh, correction, guys. For those guys that are interested in the Connecticut class, it's actually in Milford, not Hartford. I don't know why I kept saying Hartford for some reason. I didn't even know there was actually a Hartford, Connecticut. So Milford, okay, Milford, Connecticut, and Atlanta is in May. I apologize to anyone that thought it was in Hartford, because I did put Hartford in some of my posts, and I did say Hartford live at some point, I'm pretty sure. Hartford, Connecticut is the class in May 17th to 18th, and Atlanta is 31st and June 1st. I will post the flyers today or tomorrow morning, and it will fill up. For all the students that are already in there from the pre-enrollment, awesome. And if you're still on the fence, make sure you register for that right away because when I post that flyer in public groups, that's it. It's gonna fill up. I give about 2 to 3 weeks for my students, previous returning students, and also, um, followers and fans. So you guys get first dibs, but I will go public with it within 3 weeks to fill in the class. Has a good sized amount of students in it already, so we're gonna fill in the rest of the class soon. I'm actually gonna get some pressure monomer just so I can finish this up strong. This monomer is getting a little contaminated also. When you come to Ohio, I will actually. After my my West Coast tour, I'll come to Ohio. After my Denver, Vegas, and Cali class, I'll come back to East Coast, and I'll go to Ohio. How about that? Are you okay with that, Jennifer? At least Ohio's on the map. I'm putting a little bit more monomer just to speed up this process. It's getting a little bit sticky. I can afford to waste a little bit of monomer, but you guys don't. See the bead difference once I put some fresh monomer in? It makes a difference. And I appreciate you driving far for the Philly class, Jennifer. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, the nail shows are coming back. I think I might have to go to some of these nail shows too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh. IBS is coming back to. I think they're having one. They're coming back to New York and La Vegas, and I'm about to. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna do a class during that time, so I can do a trip. I don't have to make. I only have to make one trip. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna see when the IBS Vegas is. I'm gonna put my Vegas class that date. Give people the ability to come in for class. Oh, that's a good idea. Ooh, I'm excited. Someone look up IBS Vegas International Beauty Show for Vegas. What date that is for me, please? I think it's in July, I believe.
June 20th.
June 20th. Really?
June 18th to the 21st, so that weekend.
June 18th to the 20th?
Yes. On Monday. The
Really? I
Chicago
thought it was
Holiday.
July.
Nope. International Aesthetics, Cosmetic, and Spa Conference.
IBS.
Yep. International Beauty Show, Las
Yeah.
Vegas. Yep.
June?
June 18th to the 21st, which is also Father's Day weekend.
Frag.
Frag.
Dang, I had to stay an extra 4 days after my class if I want to go to that. Ooh, let's see. Because I know I'm going to have a class June 14th and 15th. 3 days after. Possible. I have to work something out. I gotta talk to some people. What? Hey, check, look up the the show in New York. IBS New York. Yeah, I'm gonna come in rocking all manifest gear, dad gear. Woo! I wonder if people know who I am.
July
July what?
25th.
July 25th. Damn it! I already did my New York class. Ain't doing that again. All right, we're done. I'll put this clear away. And of course, clean your brush because I guarantee you, my brush is so beat right now. It's all that powder I did. See that? It's sticky, guys. You look at this. See that? That means that it's not sealed in yet. It's not dried yet, so you can still clean it. So get yourself a fresh paper towel. Get this monomer wet and lightly push out and pull back as you go. Okay? Just like that. And you get the residue out. And when you see that's not sticky anymore, that's when you know your brush is free of it. It's sticky, but it's not too dry. It's still like kind of like a wet form because you've been using it. But if you leave it, it's gonna seal up. That's why you see it, you feel it. It doesn't feel like a lot of acrylic on there. And also, I know you come back and use your brush, and it's already like sealed up with acrylic. But the difference, see that? Boom. If it feathers through like that, it means that it's free of it. Get your brush wet. Put the brush away. This brush is over a year old, y'all. Been through hundreds of sets. And of course, I'm gonna throw this monomer away. There's no point in keeping this anyways. IBS is July 25th, 26th. I got invited to that one, but I'm not sure if I want to go with any company. I kind of want to be my own, do my own thing. Okay, so now we're gonna just do some quick shaping and cuticle work in the top coat. Shape should already be there. I'm using about 100 grit right now. Yeah, I'm not really shaping. I'm just kind of crisp up the shape because the shape's been there for me already. Of course, some excess will probably drip over. Does it hurt?
No, it's fine.
Then relax your fingers. You're all tense up. I'm trying to do some shaping here. And really, that's all I really do when I do filing. Shaping is definitely a big issue for a lot of people. I know because a lot of guys ask me, but to be honest, I don't really have any tips or tricks other than tell you that I do my shaping during my application. So my shaping is just, already there. What are these nails called? This is powder marbling. Thank you, Janae Nicole. Powder marbling. This is a powder marbling set, full powder marble set encapsulation. This green and this white and this gold make it look like jade.
Exactly what I was going for.
There we go. Nice crisp shape. Boom, boom, boom. Voila. Voila. Under 5 minutes. Under 3-4 minutes. And really, there's nothing unique that I do. Just simple side to side. Oh, the brand of brush is my own brand. I have my own brushes. They'll be restocked probably in a week or two. Preferably in a week. They are on their way, though. Yeah, Alright. Trust me, when the top coat hits, it's the magic. Top coat would be the magic, y'all. There you guys go. And I'm going to go through and do the cuticle work. So, my cuticle bits are back in. I'll show you guys the difference in these two right here. This is the medium one. See, this is the safety version. You see how the edge is a little bit smoother. This is the sharp version. Sharp. I will be using the sharp. That means you need to relax your freaking hand. Now I'm serious. This is fresh. I will bone quick with you. That's clear. Okay. Oh my God, that feels so good.
Because it's brand new.
It's brand new. It's so sharp. Oh, it feels so good.
Got your gloves.
It's getting in. Oh my God. Child, my bits worth its weight in gold. Bet. Yo, I miss you. I've been using my more worn out bits, and it just isn't doing the job. Ooh, yeah, you're. Let's see this little piece of clip in here. There you go. This is a 5-in-1. I can use this to my whole hand. It's big enough for the whole finger, small enough for the tip, sharp enough. And if you are a beginner and you don't know how to use cuticle yet, buy the other one. It's called the safety bit one. The sharp one is not the one you want. Okay. Once you're getting used to the 50-bit one, then or you can buy them both and have them both ready because they're both the same size, same shape. So when you get your hands on, you're used to it. Then you can move to the sharper one, and you're able to get these little corners, edges, make them nice and crisp and clean. See that? It's big enough for you to cover the whole nail base, so you can drill the nails. You guys are probably wondering why I've been hand filing lately. It's because I don't have this bit in hand. I lost this bit in Texas. One of my students borrowed it, quote unquote. Oh my God, this medium though. It's like, you think acrylic lays like butter? This shaves down acrylic butter. I gotta be careful. I don't want to put too much pressure. Very light pressure. But I can feel it. Smoothness. This bit is made specifically a custom way, okay? It's cross cut, not vertical cut like most bits. It's a unique cut. That's why circular motion is the best for this bit. You can really go through. I'm telling you, this bit is money back guaranteed. Actually, if you want it, someone else will get it. I think all my students probably scoop up pretty much all of them. Oops, I accidentally hit the phone there. You want to see a really close-up one? I am an advocate for safety bits, but you cannot deny the sharp bits. They are the best when it comes to cuticle work. Precision, how clean it is. You've been waiting for this bit to come back in stock for so long. I do circular motion because my bit is a cross cut. So when I go circular motion, it's gonna eat into this acrylic. Oh my, it's so smooth, y'all. I wish there was a way to show you guys how smooth this is. Let's do a close-up one. If you see red, close your eyes, okay? You see that? I'm going right into the cuticle area, the between the cuticle and the acrylic. and you do not see the gap. Why don't we see a big gap? It's because this is a sharp bit. It's not cambered, so it won't show that gap. As long as you angle it properly, you flush the cuticle down, put it down. This will not lift on you. See? Sold. Now that's sold. Yep, they're available on the website now. I guarantee you they'll be out of stock pretty soon. I guarantee you. Because once my Chicago students see that, my Atlanta students, all the other students, yikes. Actually, I probably have to just order more right now just in case. Now I think about it, I probably don't have enough because all my students are gonna want them. But I do have them fine and medium. Okay, y'all. Just figure out which one you like. Medium's great. Fine's definitely great also. Get the safety one. If you're a beginner, please. This is sharp. I don't want you to cut yourself or your client. You'll get here. Once you've used the other one, you're getting used to it, and then you'll be able to have a very firm understanding of the bit, the size, speed, and all you do in switching out is you're switching out the sharpness. I like this because it's big enough for me to cover up the whole nail space. Thank you for supporting the nail duster. And 60-ounce monomer will be coming back in stock soon, hopefully, by next week. Yeah, I just went crazy on that. I think it's my students. My students are the one that bought them all up. Blame my students, okay? And after this, we just got a buff and top coat, and we're done. Pretty decent set. Under 1 hour. Maybe a little bit over an hour. Under for sure if I didn't live, but baby. I have it ready, I think anyways. You might have to find one. You probably have the find version. You probably did, Jennifer. You probably bought it when it first came out. This is the medium version, but you probably have the fine version. I'm talking about all my other students coming up though. Chicago class. I'll bring some to class for them to buy though. Oh my god. Guys, this feeling of drilling, you can't beat it. The smoothness, the crispness. I can, you know what? I can see why you guys love this bit so much because when I lost my bit in Texas, I didn't have it. Oh my God. Working was really rough for me. Yes.
I think it's different because you're used to this one.
Yeah, I'm
And
so
other
used
ones
to.
are not as sharp, maybe.
Yeah, the other ones are not as sharp because I've worn them out already. I'm so used to this sharp one. I was just. For me to go to the cuticle area like this, like, I like it sharp, like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. And literally, I was out of stock. I couldn't even get one for myself. I had to wait for it to come back into stock. Just like my brushes right now, I need to upgrade my brushes. Well, because my brushes are been a year old, so kind of retire them, you know. Shapes is consistent. I didn't see this particular. Yeah, it is on there. You just gotta look it up. It's a blue one. Look up drill bits, safety or sharp. They're all up on there. They're posted yesterday. Just search around a little bit. I'm gonna have someone redo my website and make it easier to work with. Yeah, and like, Tania, you ready for class 2? I know you are. Shoot, I know you are. You ready for that master class? Oof. Yes, yes, yes. Man, I work so much faster with these sharp bits. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, but my 501s are beast. I still remember when the people asked me, "Why? You sure you wanted to make be made this way?" I'm like, "Hell yeah! I knew what I wanted." If you, I promise you guys, if you guys go circular motion with this drill bit, it removes so fine. Wow. I'm gonna speed up a little bit more. It removes it, but it won't give you that resistance. And my nail's not really that thick, but I run it over. But really, I'm really concerned about this is the cuticle area here. Yeah. Well, finish up in the last 3 fingers. We're gonna do a quick clean underneath and then top coat. You guys will see when it comes together. So those guys are stayed here from the beginning. You got a chance. Appreciate that. If you guys are new, you can rewatch this video. I'll probably save it. You guys will see me do the powder application process. Um, please do follow my Instagram. Thank you for the support. I'm trying to reach a certain goal. At that goal, I'll be doing a giveaway. Oh yeah. One bit to rule them all. Same motion, same technique over and over. Okay, guys, nothing new, nothing fancy. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Okay, almost done here. Gonna go back through my thumb, and we're gonna buff and clean underneath.
You cut your own fingers.
No, it got caught in my glove. There's the reason why I have a lot of stability when I hold your finger. In case something like that happens, it doesn't go crazy. Arguably my favorite drill bit. I should cut down my time by a lot. And there we go. I'm gonna go underneath and just gonna clean up any excess I have. This also contributes to the shape too, okay guys? Yeah. Alright guys. There we go. Give it a quick, nice bufferoni. I'm gonna hit it with a top coat. And then that jade is gonna come right through. I think this is about what, an hour, 15 minutes. Give it a nice buff. Ooh. Before I wash my hands, I'm gonna go through with a hand filer just real quick, clean up some sides. And then we're gonna do it. Get that shit. Just real quick. I'm gonna just crisp up the shape a little bit. just crisping up the shape. Sometimes when you drill, um, if I feel like I've taken out any bulk, I will go back through and crisp the shape because anytime that thickness changes, your shape will change a little bit. Okay, so make sure that you go back through and just crisp it up a little bit. That's only if you're ever breaking down a lot of bulk. Okay, thickness will reflect on the shape. Remember that. There you go. Okay, wash your hands. And we just top coat after this, guys, and it'll bring everything to life. And that's it. That's the encapsulation set. When you do encapsulation, that's how you do it. And this is a nice no cleanse. This is the fine. This is the medium. Okay, both are great. I actually really like the fine too. I think you should go with the fine, either or. This one you'll be able to break down and create a little bit more. Hey, what's up? So you guys coming out Friday?
Doesn't matter.
No, you can get it done right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was on my board for Friday, but I just didn't know. I don't know why. But the blade was ready, so I went and got it today.
Okay.
What's the password to get up on the roof again?
It's the number under that.
Okay.
Under the thermometer right there.
All right, cool. Thank you. Everything's already approved and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's 500 or something. We just been waiting for you guys to come out and do it.
0154.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Whatever it is right there.
Here we guys go. I want to put it right underneath here too. Give it a more clear look. Just like that, gal. The finishing touches. There you guys go. And please support Now Dad's Cuticle Oil. I forgot I even had these. My team's like, yeah, they're on the store. You never use them, so people don't know that you have them or not. I'm like, oh, okay. Started using them. You dummy. Comes in 3 flavors. All right, guys. There it is. Ooh. Cuticle flushness.